This is AACPS Digest with Maneka Monk.
Hello, welcome to the Anne Arundel County Public Schools Digest, bringing you news about the people and programs of Anne Arundel County Public Schools. Dozens of talented Anne Arundel County secondary musicians recently participated in a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to perform side by side with professional musicians of the world-class Baltimore Symphony Orchestra, or BSO.
This is a really unique experience for our students in Anne Arundel County. Very few students get to experience this. First, the side-by-side, so the students that will be performing today with the professional musicians is just such a unique experience. And it's also this really cool reminder about how talented our students really are.
The student musicians were selected to perform after a rigorous audition process that culminated in a one-day performance in front of a couple thousand of their peers and family members at the Meyerhoff Symphony Hall.
Many of the students, they've never seen a professional orchestra before. Their experience is just band at school, which is fabulous, but this is to see it on a greater scale and to come and be a part of the audience. And so for many of them, it's a first-time event. And so it just broadens their horizons, that there's more music out there than just what's the latest on the radio. And they can enjoy all kinds of music, so it just expands their horizons more.
Performing for other people is more important than what I get out of it, honestly. Like, seeing that many students out in the audience, like, of their own free will coming to see a symphony concert, like kids in middle school. Like, when I was in middle school, I couldn't sit still for like 3 minutes. Like, I had to go like do a somersault or something. But they all seemed to genuinely enjoy it. Like, no one was falling asleep. Everyone was smiling at the end of it, and that's truly the most important part of music, I think.
One such audition includes the chance to perform a solo.
The side-by-side is such a huge honor. I've always looked up to this group as I was a kid. I mean, I was really fortunate to be able to see them all the time. So when I really got to work with them for the first time in sophomore year, and now I'm a senior, it was amazing. And to meet them, to meet my idols, and this year I got to work next to Emily Scala, and I'm actually auditioning for her studio at Peabody this year, so it was really great to meet her. So yeah, it was just life-changing. It's life-changing to work with them. It's like I learned so much in such a short amount of time, but I try to apply it where I can and just get better. And they're there to help me. I hold myself to a high standard, so seeing them is really intimidating, but they're so fantastic and helpful.
The successful collaboration that exists between AACPS and the BSO is a partnership that has lasted more than 30 years and has proven to be just as beneficial to the BSO.
The musicians love it because for them it's twofold. In one way, they know the student musicians look up to them. So, and from a BSO musician point of view, they love it. They feel it makes them feel special, makes them feel they get a lot of support from that. But they also know that they were once students, and they received mentorship from musicians to grow up to get to where they are today. So for them, they get to give back to the community. They play concerts every weekend, day in and day out. They're rehearsing, but it's that connection. By being on stage with an audience member is a little harder than it is when you're actually on stage. You get to have that personal, intimate connection with a young, aspiring musician.
Students who have participated in this program over the years have gone on to careers as professional orchestral musicians and teachers. At Marley Glen's first annual Holiday Shop Day, students had the opportunity to shop for gifts for their family members for the holidays. The holiday shop included allowing students to buy items by exchanging the behavior currency known as PAWS that they earned for demonstrating safe and independent behaviors, rather than asking families to provide money for the items.
We've had a lot of partnerships with community organizations who have provided us the means of giving this to our kids for free. So they're shopping for items for their families.
It's always important to give back to your community and to help out, so I think this is a really good way to do it.
The intense needs of most Marley Glen students often place a strong financial burden on families, so this is a great way for students to show appreciation to their families without adding to that financial burden.
Barnes & Noble's does an excellent holiday book drive, and so they donate the books, and we like to go out and give boxes to Chrysalis House, Sarah's House, Lighthouse Shelter, various churches, because I feel every child deserves a brand new book, especially around the holidays.
All of the items for purchase were either donated directly or bought with funds from generous local businesses and community members. World Wrestling Entertainment, or WWE, stars Titus O'Neil, Alicia Fox, and Bailey and Sin Cara recently visited MacArthur Middle School as part of WWE's Be a Star anti-bullying campaign. The initiative promotes respect, tolerance, and vigilance. Such attributes can put an end to bullying and also help people to come together and be kinder to each other. Student athletes and faculty at Broadneck High School received an inspirational talk by one of its most esteemed alums. 2016 Olympic gold medalist Matthew Centrowitz recently came to the school to share his prize-winning experience with his community.
It influenced me tremendously. I mean, this is where it all started, obviously, but with really the faculty and obviously Coach Dobbs having the belief in me, in my potential and my talents. I mean, I can't even say for sure if my mom believed, you know, that I'd be in the Olympics one day, but, you know, Coach Dobbs, like I said earlier today in talking to the faculty, that in the banquet, you know, the end of the year speech, he said that I could possibly be Olympic material, and that was the first time I think I ever heard it, because my parents never, you know, said that or put that kind of expectations on me. And so having Coach Dobbs say that at a young age just really raised my confidence going into college, and that all started here, you know, and that really got the wheels moving that, hey, maybe I could, you know, be in the Olympics one day, let alone win a medal. But so, I mean, really, I owe a lot of the success to Coach Dobbs and the Broadneck High School, because they've kept the support, they've kept the faith, and they really instilled a lot of that earlier, I guess, characteristics that I carry over into the track and field sport.
Centrowitz is a 2007 graduate of Broadneck, where his siblings also attended.
My family's been there every step of the way. They've seen me grow up through baseball or t-ball even, basketball, swimming, soccer, of course, and then get into track. And so they've seen, you know, all of the hard work and all the failures and successes I've gone through just to get to that point in my career. So I think it was pretty special for everyone, and for me to be able to see it just kind of validates that I got a great family.
He's looking to bring home even more gold in the future. Students at Meade High School were recently given a big boost to support their instruction, thanks to the Rotary Club of West Anne Arundel County.
So the technology that's been donated to our students is very meaningful. It means the world to the program and to the supporting the work they're doing in the classroom. We are very fortunate to have such tremendous partners in the community, and DISA and the Rotary are just two of those partners, but our program is really enhanced by the collaboration we have with all of our community partners. The technology that they made available to our students is going to help them further their skills in the area of Homeland Security, whether it's cybersecurity or research or a variety of other things, ways that they use the technology.
In an amazing community outreach effort to bring digital technology to more classrooms, the Rotary and the U.S. Defense Security Service Academy, also known as DISA, recently equipped the school with a modern digital classroom to help students have the necessary technological skills to be successful and, in some ways, ahead of the curve.
We are going to use the new tablets to help with research, and if we need to write a paper for our teacher, we can use them for that and for presentations during class.
Every single time a student opens the computer, they know that somebody took their hard-earned money and cared about them and gave back to the community that they work in.
Thank you very much. It's very appreciated, and they'll be put to great use.
Also in the spirit of generosity, a local charity group recently donated nearly 300 pairs of shoes to students at Hilltop Elementary School, hoping to get them off on the right foot literally.
I think it's very important for kids to get shoes, because sometimes the parents may not be able to afford shoes for the students, and they're able to go outside and run around and go to PE, and their feet are comfortable, so that means if they're comfortable with their shoes, that means they're able to learn in the classroom.
We get so much out of it because it means so much to the kids, and I mean, a smile says it all, right? We're happy, we can't wait to show our parents, we can't wait to run in the playground.
The group, Walk a Mile in the Shoes of a Child, worked with many organizations and businesses in the county to accomplish the effort.
3 years ago, we asked your principal here at Hilltop, Ms. DeJesus, what are the greatest needs of your kids? And she said, you know, the kids really need athletic shoes. And we realize the importance of running and playing and how it stimulates the brain so that you can learn. So a group of us, about 5 of us from Leadership and Arundel, started adopting grades.
I think the partnerships are very important. We need partners and donors to help facilitate the programs like this. We are not able to do this alone.
Thank you for giving me some new shoes. I really appreciate you giving me new shoes. Thank you for bringing me new shoes. New shoes to me is like really important. Hello world, I love my new shoes.
It made me feel happy because I finally get to have new shoes.
I like to thank everybody that likes to donate shoes for new shoes that people that have. And I like to say thank you all for donating shoes.
Thank you for watching Anne Arundel County Public Schools Digest on AACPS-TV.